Hey guys, it's Cycle Horror here, and welcome to an episode of Career Mode. Sorry I haven't uploaded Career Mode in a while. I've had some, I've just been really busy, socially, some things with friends going on. So I haven't really been in the mood of uploading, and, I just haven't been feeling it. But I have gotten some other videos up in not Career Mode, but I decided to bring it to you today, after all, because it's time to get back on track for this Career Mode business. We have two big games in this episode, one against Arsenal here and one against Tottenham. And we go into this game against Arsenal at the Emirates, and we're doing all right. I think we're a few points off Liverpool. We're second in the league, so it's all looking quite fine, and it's all looking quite good. And straight from kickoff here, well, they actually kick off, but I managed to get the ball after quite a bad cross. To be fair, De Gea punched it to Fellaini, and plays a good ball up front to Van Persie, to Royce, who plays through Van Persie after a great run. And you can already see Aguero in the middle running through, and top net, the best net. Fabulous finish there by Sergio Aguero to put me up 1-0 in the 5th minute. Great start to the game, and it's always nice to get off to a good start, because well, it's just really it's really good, because it gives you you become more confident, and as the game goes on, you're not as nervous about not getting a goal. And again, we're into the 15th minute about, and a great ball through to Van Persie, who takes a good touch and a fabulous finish with his weaker right foot into the bottom corner to make it 2-0 in the 18th minute. Again, just beautiful play there, and we were doing very, very well. Yeah, I mean, nothing to say there. Chesney could do nothing about that. And that meant we were up 2-0 in the 15th minute. And however, I get tackled here, which actually I play quite a good ball through. I keep on keeping the ball. Wow, so, I'm sorry guys, I can't talk. That's partly why I haven't been uploading. I've just not been in the mood. But anyway, they managed to get the ball away, and they play a absolutely beautiful ball through to Gervinho, and I don't know where my defense was, but then I pull my keeper out, and he just puts in a fabulous finish, and nothing I could do about that. It was just a great ball through to Gervinho, but to be fair, my defense was very, very poorly situated. But that drew us to halftime, 2-1 up. It could have been more. It could have been 3-1 maybe. And I felt I was in control of the game. Arsenal, offensively, they were doing quite well, but defensively, I felt that they were quite vulnerable, and I managed to always attack them on the counter. And again, straight from kickoff here, a great challenge by Hummels there. Does the attack or gets us the ball, but they managed to regain it. But there's Ogbonna, the beast he is, manages to get the ball away. Royce to Aguero. Aguero finds Van Persie, and Van Persie with an absolutely amazing touch to take it away from the defender, to go through on goal and smash in a finish. Again, straight from kickoff, 50th minute, 5 minutes after kickoff, to make the score 3-1, and that nice little bottom dance there. Don't know what it's called, but and a great start straight from kickoff, and that was just a fabulous turn by RVP to get past the defender, to go through on goal and put in the finish. However, even though I was good this game after kickoffs, I'm most vulnerable after I've scored. So they go to the attack here. They play the ball to Santi Cazorla, and he takes a good shot, which Ogbonna then goes and absolutely fucks it up. And somehow Santi Cazorla manages to put the ball into the back of the net. Got quite unlucky there with Ogbonna just doing something. I have no idea what it was doing. Absolute diabolical. And then I nearly managed to clear it off the line, but I didn't. So, that shit happens. But I get a free kick here. Mertesacker manages to get himself a yellow card from blocking Royce there. And, free kicks in this position, probably, not the greatest position, because they're not exactly like corners, but they are still quite fun to take. And I whip it in, and there the ball kind of falls around, and Marco Royce is there to pick it up and put the ball into the net. Great finish. Well, not a great finish, but I guess a little lucky. Ball fell to him. He was in the right place at the right time. After a good cross, I think Ogbonna gets ahead to it after Chesney takes a good save. And then, yeah, I think that's Ogbonna. And then Royce is there just to pick it up and put the ball into the back of the net to make the score 3-1, 4-2. Sorry, 4-2, and yeah, and that wrapped up the game. 4-2 or 2-4 win away at the Emirates is a great result. Aguero 2 times RVP and Royce on the score sheet. Really good to see Roman Van Persie picking up man of the match with Aguero also very close behind him. So it was a great game, and you know, all in all, it was just it was extremely fun to play. But you know, side to side action, or like I don't know what it's called, but either way, it was a fun game to play, and I get this offer for Danny Welbeck here, and you know, I've been thinking I don't really like Danny Welbeck. He never manages to finish for me. He has alright movements, but he's just really not doing it for me. You know, for some reason I feel that, so I decided to counter offer. I go with 20.5 million. They offered 11.5. I think that's Newcastle there, and you know, I would see if they would accept, because to be fair, I would not be too sad to see him go. I'm sorry, I'm quite tired. But either way, they come back with 12.5. I decided, okay, I'll go 18.5. You know, we want to negotiate an offer here, and I go ahead and I do that, and you know, because like I said, Danny Welbeck is not a player that I've been using that much, and he's not a player that I really enjoy using. Then I get this, Tom Cleverley's agent, he spoke to me about his wages, and I had totally forgotten, and now the board has decided to put him on the transfer list. Wow, but just 1 second before we go into that, we get this offer for Marco Royce here, 22.5 million. I say, alright, I like Marco Royce, he's been good for me, but he hasn't been absolutely world class. So if you pay me 45 million, I'll let him go, because that's still a very, very big amount of money, even for a D7 rated player. But obviously we had to go and check this Tom Cleverley thing, because we didn't necessarily want him to go, because he is our replacement cam, you know, after Lucas. So I saw that he was only sitting on 35,000. I figured, alright, fair enough. But he wants 70,000. I thought that was a little bit overboard, so I decided to offer him 55,000 1 year. That's what he wants. So we have to see. You guys will see in the next episode what he comes back with. But we still have this one game against Spurs here coming up. And oh god, I hate how they call them Spurs. I say that every time we play them, but it just pisses me off. But again, it was an away game, and after that Arsenal game, I was feeling positive. And but you guys will see that EA actually managed to kind of fuck me in the ass during this game, and it doesn't go that well. But no spoilers, we might still win this game. There you can see the league table. We're 4 points behind Liverpool with 1 game in hand, so not a bad position at all. If we snatch the win here, we're 1 point behind them, and even if we lose, 4 points is not catastrophic. Anyway, they right in the beginning here, they managed to play through Dempsey really well, and he just takes a beautiful shot into the side netting, far post, and nobody could do about that. Just fabulous play there by Spurs, and they're such a dangerous team to play. You know, it's like kind of like Chelsea. I never enjoy playing Spurs just because of the way they play, and you know, we're coming into the end of halftime, and to be fair, it was quite a boring game here. I don't know what I'm doing with Hummels. But Defoe managed to round the goalkeeper and somehow doesn't put the ball into the empty net. Quite bad, actually very bad finishing there by Defoe. But either way, you know, that would wrap up halftime kind of, and it was a very boring half, to be fair. So that's why I didn't show many highlights, and you know, they're a very hard team to play. And 1-0 at halftime to Spurs. I felt that I hadn't been playing that well, and after that Arsenal game was a little bit of an anticlimax, that I wasn't playing so well, but I still had, you know, I was positive that I could still come back and maybe snatch kind of a lucky goal or something to at least get myself a tie, which would put me 3 points behind Liverpool, which is only 1 win. So yeah, but like I said, nothing was working for me this game, so I decided I'd make some substitutions. I'll bring on some fresh players. You know, I had these games quite quickly after each other, so I brought on Lucas, Nani, Pogba to see if these kids could do some damage, and I managed to get a free kick here in a very good position after Aguero gets pushed back a little bit. And I kind of look through my free kick takers. I have a few very good free kick takers, and I always set a few players around the wall, but then I usually take it with my primary player. And here we have Robin van Persie. I decide to go for the dipping free kick just so it will dip over the bar, under the bar, over the wall, and that is exactly what it does. And an absolutely beautiful and fabulous free kick in the 78th minute to tie the game 1-1 for me. A great breakthrough goal there, and finally we managed to get the game tied. And Hugo Lloris, regardless of how good he is, had no chance to get to that, and that's always great to see. But we're into the 85th minute, and are they gonna score? Is it gonna be 90th minute scripting? I don't know. They hit the ball wide, but somehow that becomes a corner, and they whip the ball in, and look at this. A great save from De Gea, and then Evra decides not to react, and I'm telling you, 88th minute scripting, guys. Jesus Christ. Total bullshit, and but you know, that's that. And I lost 2-1, which was very disappointing, but you know, I guess that's what we have to deal with. And again, 88th minute scripting, really frustrating. But you know, again, like I said, there was nothing I could do about it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you have, please leave a like. And I really apologize that I haven't uploaded career mode for a while, but like I said, I've had some social issues, and you know, those still go ahead of YouTube, at least now for me. But I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please leave a like. And also, like you saw, we are in January. Who do you want me to sign? Be sure to leave a comment. It's been Psycho Horror here. I'm signing out. I will see you next time. Bye bye.